Well, good morning, everyone. Meteorologist Michael Wilhite here with Southern Indiana Weather. Want to bring you a morning update here, at least, on our winter storm chances. Hey, enjoy your snow day. Snow's closed over a lot of places there. I'm enjoying a snow day here at home with my daughter as well, playing the snow this afternoon. But watching those morning models process and tracking a winter storm that is going to roll through here on Friday. And right now, it looks like it could be pretty big for some of us. Others of us, maybe not so much. Lots of problems right now. First off, let's talk about this. Here's a graphic I posted yesterday. Kind of gives you an idea of what we're thinking. Heavy snow likely for Kentucky, but possible here in southern Indiana as well. Right now, the track is not set in stone yet. The track has trended over the past 12 hours or so down more of a southerly track in Kentucky, but I'm not 100% sold on this idea yet. Let me just show you why this is a forecasting nightmare. Here's some of the computer models that we use to forecast the snow of different ones from the past day or so, and you can look and you just see they're all over the place. Just has written forecasting nightmare all over it. How do you forecast something that has major snows here along the Ohio River and into southern Indiana versus not much at all, and major snows then down here in Kentucky? You get the picture. Right now, it's just not a pretty sight for us right now. So we'll do the best we can, but we'll see. Let me just show you this. All right. Here's what the Weather Prediction Center rather is saying. This is probabilities of at least 4 inches of snow. Blue indicating a 10% slight risk, moderate the 40% probabilities. Here you go, a good chunk of southern Indiana here along the Ohio River in that moderate risk for at least 4 inches of snow from this next system on Friday. Slight risk for the rest of us. High risk, of course, out to our east. Let's take it up to 8 inches. Slight risk for some of us there as well. 12 inches off to our east there. So there is still the Weather Prediction Center, the National Weather Service, still thinking that we could get some significant snows out of this. I won't write that off yet. We don't want to knee-jerk to just a couple of models. But here's the reality is, let's look at the NAM first. NAM yesterday was showing mega snow totals for us. Not showing those same mega snow totals for us here in southern Indiana now saying them for Kentucky. You'll see what I mean. Here, this system from that we had roll through this morning rolls off. High pressure then comes in and then moves off to our east. The storm system develops down here on Friday. Here's during the overnight hours on Thursday night into Friday. There's the low down to the south. Notice over Kentucky here, you're starting to break out in some freezing rain. Of course, not what you want to see there. Some snow starts to move with this, and then as the low spins around and comes closer, very, very, very heavy snow down here for western Kentucky and all into Kentucky. Significant accumulations could be expected with it there as it rolls off. Notice, though, that it doesn't have much of anything for southern Indiana. The only little part of southern Indiana that it really has anything clipped on is right over here by Louisville. With that, it would leave the Evansville area high and dry for snow over here, if that is indeed right. Now, let's just take a look at it. Here's what the snowcast would say for, no, that's a GFS. Hold on, let me go back to the NAM. Here you go. Here's what the NAM would say. Mega snow totals down here for Kentucky. 8 inches there, 12 inches there over towards, Lexington area, 13 down by London. Ashland over around 23 inches, so you get some significant totals. Even around 9 around Louisville. But Evansville area right over in here, southwest Indiana, absolutely nothing with the NAM model on this. So something that will have to trend, and especially word of caution on this, because let's just show you last night's run of this. This run 7 a.m. this morning. Look at the one run 7 p.m. last night. Vast differences, night and day differences from this. This has forecasting nightmare written all over it. You go from 12 hours ago, it was saying 18.8 inches in Evansville to absolutely nothing in Evansville. Well, now that's a significant difference here. What's the difference? Well, this is the first model run today, right now, this one that we have with a fully sampled storm. But it was partially sampled last night when it was saying this. So that's a heck of an adjustment over a short period of time. I'm not 100% sold on this idea yet, and I would not be surprised to see some of these totals back off a little bit more toward the northwest. Now, there's questions on how far they can back up here, but I would say areas like this could be in for some accumulations as well. I don't think it's going to go much further than that at this point in time, but the area that I've got circled in red, I think could still get some. We'll have to work out those details over time. GFS model showing something very similar to the NAM for right now. That high moves off. Here you go. There's your storm system to your south. Starts off with a little bit of sleet and freezing rain down there before quickly turning into heavy snow for Kentucky. And then again, there you notice the GFS only seeing some snow totals right here along this section of Indiana and leaving southwest Indiana, Evansville area here. With the shaft, the GFS would look like this. It would give a whopping 3/10 of an inch of snow for the Evansville area, but about 8.1 inches here, if I'm reading that correctly, over around Louisville. Almost a dozen inches here over foot of snow around Lexington. So again, that's significant snows down in Kentucky, which is why the graphic I posted yesterday, heavy snow likely for Kentucky, but just possible for us. Big questions on exactly how far north that can come. And right now, we've only got 2 of the morning models in. The Canadian is still processing. Euro won't be processed until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. So I'll have another update for this later on today, folks, once we get all the models in. I suspect there will be some more adjustments. Whenever we get these first snowstorms, the first model runs coming in of a fully sampled storm, oftentimes it's another model run before we start to see a really clear picture of it. We're just starting to see it right now. I do think heavy snow is likely in Kentucky, but I do think some of those snows are going to come back into Indiana. It's just a gut feeling that I have. I'm not going to write this off just yet, folks. Now, that doesn't mean that we're going to get a foot of snow in Indiana, but I still think, 3 to 6 inches could be possible for some of us. We're just going to have to see, folks. We'll keep it in mind. I'll have an update again later this evening, folks. But for now, that's it for this video, folks. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube. You can go to youtube.com and just go to Will Hite, WX, WILHITE, WX. Click the subscribe button. That's it for now, folks. Another one of these later today.